Good morning, students. Today we have to do the derivatives of exponential functions and logarithmic functions. First of all, we have to understand the exponential function as we have done earlier in 11th class. The function defined by fx is equal to b raised to the power x, where b is greater than 0 and b is not equal to 1, is called exponential function with base b and exponent x. Domain of f is the set of all real numbers. Exponential function to the base e, where e is the irrational number whose value is 2.718218 and dash dash dash, plays an important role in both theoretical and applied problems. And the value of e is equal to limit m tends to infinity 1 plus 1 by m power m, and this value can be written as 1 plus 1 by 1 factorial plus 1 by 2 factorial plus 1 by 3 factorial plus 1 by 4 factorial and so on. And this value lies between 2 and 3, and this number is called exponential number. It is denoted by e. And this function y is equal to e raised to the power x is called natural exponential function. And the graph of exponential function is this one, and here fx is equal to e raised to the power x. Graph is this, and it intersects at y-axis at point 1, 0. And now the properties of exponential function. The exponential function y is equal to b raised to the power x, where b is greater than 0 and b is not equal to 1, has the following properties. Its domain is minus infinity to infinity, that means the all real numbers. Its range is 0 to infinity, that is positive real numbers. And the graph passes through the point 0, 1. It means it cuts y-axis at point 0, 1. It is a continuous function from minus infinity to infinity. It is an increasing on minus infinity to infinity if b is greater than 1, and if b is less than 1, it is an decreasing function. And now the logarithmic function. Here fx is equal to a raised to the power x, and this function, exponential function, is 1 to 1 function, that means 1 1 and on 2, and therefore it has the inverse, and the inverse of this function is the logarithmic function. And now as you see, 16 is equal to 2 raised to the power 4, that is the exponential term, and now we can write this as 4 is equal to log 16 base 2. And now here 2 raised to what power is 16? That means that is 4. It means log 16 to the base 2 is equal to 4. And now the most commonly base for the logs is 10. And that means log x base 10, we have to write this as log x. And now if the base e is there, log x base e is equal to ln x. This y is equal to ln x is called the natural log function, and y is equal to log x is called common log function. And now definition: if b is greater than 0, b is not equal to 1, then logarithmic form y is equal to log x base b, and exponential form x is equal to b raised to the power y, and this term x will be the same in both the cases. Here log x, here x is equal to b raised to the power, and therefore this base b, both the terms in exponential form and logarithmic form are same, and here y, its power b raised to the power y is equal to y, here y is equal to log x base b, and x is equal to b raised to the power y. And now we have logarithmic function. Again we have to define this. If a is greater than 0, not equal to 1, that means any real number, x belongs to 0 to infinity, that is greater than 0, all positive real numbers. There exists a unique real number y such that a raised to the power y is equal to x. And we write this y is equal to log x base a. And this function is called logarithmic function, and x is equal to a raised to the power y is the exponential form of the logarithmic form. That means if we have given a raised to the power y is equal to x, we have to convert into log function y is equal to log x base a, and if log function is there, we have to convert into exponential form. And now this log function y is equal to log x base e. Here base e, that is a natural logarithmic function, and it is written as ln x. And otherwise we have to write y is equal to log x, that is the common base 10. And now we have the limits of functions. As we have done earlier in 11th class, limit x tends to 0, a raised to the power x minus 1 upon x, that is equal to log a is greater than 0. And limit x tends to 0, e raised to the power x minus 1 upon x is equal to 1. And limit x tends to 0, log of 1 plus x upon x is equal to 1. And limit x tends to 0, 1 plus x power 1 by x is equal to e. And limit x tends to infinity, 1 plus 1 by x power n is equal to e. And these formulas we have done earlier in 11th class. And now we have the properties of logarithm. If b, m and n are positive real numbers, b is not equal to 1, p and x are real numbers, then we have log 1 base b is equal to 0. With any base, the value of log 1 is 0. Because here log 1 base 15 is equal to 0. When we have to convert into exponential form, it becomes 15 raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. And now log b base b, number and base both are same, then its value is equal to 1. Because we have 10 raised to the power 1 is equal to 10. It means log 10 base 10 is equal to 1. We have to change with any number. And now we have log b raised to the power x to the base b is equal to x. It means log 5 raised to the power x base 5 is equal to x. Because 5 raised to the power x is equal to 5 raised to the power x. And now log bx, b raised to the power x, b raised to the power log b raised to the power x is equal to x. It means you can also say b raised to the power log x base b is equal to x when x is greater than 0. It means 3 power log x base 3 is equal to x. And now laws of logarithm. Log of m into n, the product of two numbers are there. With base a, we have to write the sum of logs, log m base a plus log n base a. Log m by n base a is equal to log m base a minus log n base a. Log m raised to the power n base a is equal to n log m base a, and log m base a we have to write log m base b into log b base a. That is the base changing formula. And now the graph of log function. The graph of log function is this one. It intersects x-axis at point 1, 0. And domain of this function is 0 to infinity, which is the range of exponential function. And the range of log function is minus infinity to infinity, which is the domain of exponential function. Because the log function and exponential function are inverse to each other, and therefore domain and range can be interchanged, and it intercept at x-axis at point 1 0. It is an increasing function, and y-axis is the vertical asymptote. Asymptote is like the tangent which never touch the curve. It is a continuous curve, and reflection of the graph is y is equal to a raised to the power x about the line y is equal to x. Here is the line y is equal to x passing through the origin, and the graph of exponential function is like this. And now the graph of ln x. Domain is 0 to infinity, range is minus infinity to infinity, intercept is 1 0, increasing function, y-axis is the vertical asymptote, continuous, and reflection of the graph is y is equal to e raised to the power x above the line y is equal to x. The graph of a raised to the power x and log x base e and log x base a both have the same. And now the derivatives of exponential function. Derivative of a raised to the power x is equal to a raised to the power x log a, where a is greater than 0. And the derivative of e raised to the power x is e raised to the power x. And now if u is a differentiable function of x, that means we have to find the derivative of a raised to the power u. We have to treat this as the composite function. First of all, the derivative of a raised to the power u, that means a raised to the power u into log a into derivative of u du by dx, where a is greater than 0. And the derivative of e raised to the power u, that is equal to e raised to the power u into du by dx. And now the derivative of log function log x base a is equal to 1 by x log e base a, where a is not equal to 1 and greater than 0, because the domain of log function is 0 to infinity. And derivative of log u, we have to write 1 by u into du by dx. And now we have to see the example. Differentiate x raised to the 8 raised to the power x upon x raised to the power 8 with respect to x. Here the division of two functions, y is equal to 8 raised to the power x upon x raised to the power 8, differentiating with respect to x. Differentiating with respect to x by quotient rule, x raised to the power 8 whole square. Then we have to write this as x raised to the power 8 into derivative of 8 raised to the power x minus 8 raised to the power x into derivative of x raised to the power 8. And now this one, derivative of 8 raised to the power x according to the derivative of exponential term, that is a raised to the power x log a. Then it becomes x raised to the power 8 into 8 raised to the power x log 8 minus 8 raised to the power x into derivative of x raised to the power 8, that is 8 into x power 7, that is according to the derivative of power rule. And now from this we can take common 8x raised to the power 7 into 8 raised to the power x into x log 8 minus 8. And then this x raised to the power 7 cancel with this x raised to the power 16. It becomes x raised to the power 9. And now we have 8 raised to the power x upon x raised to the power 9 into x log 8 minus 8. I hope you understand this. And now another example, tangent of x into ex square with respect to x. First of all, we have to consider y is equal to this term. Here, that is the composite function, trigonometric with algebraic, and exponential, differentiating with respect to x, tangent, derivative of tangent, that is secant square, x into x square as it is, into derivative of this angle, that means x into e raised to the power x square. And now secant square x into e raised to the power x as it is. Now the derivative of this, that is the product of two functions. One is the algebraic and second is the exponential. Apply the product rule. First as it is, derivative of second ex square plus second as it is into derivative of x. And now derivative of second, that is ex square, that is ex square as it is into derivative of x square. We have to consider that is e raised to the power u. And derivative of x is here 1. And now what is the derivative of x square? That is 2x. And therefore it becomes x into ex square into 2x plus ex square. And now we have to take common ex square common into 2x square plus 1 into secant square x into ex square. That is the answer. Next example, if we have y is equal to e raised to the power log x plus 2x. Differentiate this, then prove that dy by dx is equal to x square e raised to the power 2x into 2x plus 3. First of all, we have to simplify this term. Y is equal to e raised to the power 3 log x plus 2x. And that is according to the laws of exponent, a raised to the power x plus a raised to the power y. We have to write is equal to a raised to the power x into a raised to the power y. And now according to this, we have to write e raised to the power 3 log x plus into e raised to the power 2x. And now e raised to the power 3 log x, we have to write e raised to the power log x cube into e raised to the power 2x. And this term, that is according to this rule, n into log m is equal to log m power n. That is according to the laws of exponent. And now e raised to the power log x, we have to write x when x is greater than 0. Using this, we have to write this e raised to the power log x cube is equal to x cube only. X cube into e raised to the power 2x. Now it becomes the simplified form of y. And now y is equal to x cube into e raised to the power 2x. Now differentiating with respect to x with the help of product rule. First as it is, derivative of second plus second as it is into derivative of first. And now derivative of ex square, derivative of e power 2x, that is equal to e power 2x into derivative of 2x, that is 2. That is the derivative of e raised to the power u. And now this e raised to the power 2x as it is into derivative of x cube, that is 3x square. And from this we have to consider e raised to the power 2x common, then it becomes, and x square common, x square into e raised to the power 2x into 2x plus 3. That is equal to dy by dx, hence the result. Now we have to move to the next example. Sine inverse 2 raised to the power x plus 1 upon 1 plus 4 raised to the power x with respect to x. Here inverse trigonometric functions is there. To differentiate the inverse trigonometric functions, first of all we have to simplify this. To convert into simplified form, 2 raised to the power x plus 1, we have to write 2 into 2 raised to the power x upon 1 plus 2x power 2. And for this we have to substitute 2 raised to the power x is equal to tangent theta. Then it becomes y is equal to sine inverse 2 tangent theta upon 1 plus tangent square theta. And this is the formula for sine 2 theta. And now sine inverse sine 2 theta, that is equal to 2 theta. And now what is the value of theta? If 2 raised to the power x is equal to tangent theta, then theta is equal to tangent inverse 2 raised to the power x. That is according to the trigonometric functions. And now we have 2 into tangent inverse 2 raised to the power x. Now differentiating with respect to x, now we have to consider this as the composite function. Now what is the derivative of tangent inverse u? Derivative of tangent inverse u is 1 upon 1 plus u square into du by dx. And now here 2 raised to the power x. Tangent inverse 2 raised to the power x. We have to write 1 by 1 plus 2 raised to the power x, its square, into derivative of 2 raised to the power x. And the derivative of 2 raised to the power x, that is equal to 2 raised to the power x into log 2. And here 2 raised to the power x square, we have to write 4 raised to the power x. And therefore it becomes 2 upon 1 plus 4 raised to the power x into 2 raised to the power x log 2. And now combining this, we get 2 raised to the power x plus 1 log 2 upon 1 plus 4 raised to the power x. I hope you understand all the terms of logarithmic functions and exponential functions. Thanks and have a nice day.